Hi, let me show you how I built my own filter adapter for the 14 to 24mm lens in less than 30 minutes. First, a few items you need. A Koken X Pro filter frame, this is a very wide diamond, which will be important for our wide angle lens. And next we have the 14 to 24mm Nikkor lens. As you can see, it also has a wide diameter, but the X Pro filter frame should fit quite nice over it. This thing I bought from Home Depot. It's called a flange, and the important thing is it also has a very wide diameter. It's a 4x4. You can see the holes are almost the same size. The important thing about it are those little rims that actually hold the aluminum ring. There are two of them. There's one above and one below the aluminum ring. Those will be important for one to slide on the filter frame, but also to fixate the filter frame on this new plastic adapter. And this is where the camera will go. It goes in the back while the filter frame goes in front. So first we have to get rid of this aluminum ring. I simply took a tongue and pulled it off. Might take a little, but it works. This is how the plastic looks without the ring, and here you can see even better the little rims. Before you start doing anything, you might want to check with the filter frame how you can actually put the two parts together. Since there are cutout parts and the rims are not throughout the whole circle, just make sure you put it right. The very first time you will actually see that on the left side, on the right side, there is a little bit too much plastic, so you have to file that one off. And also the rim itself is a little bit too thick to actually go into the filter frame slot, so I also had to file that one off. Here you see how it looked after a few minutes. Next I took off the cap. All I used was a hammer and a butter knife. It's important that you actually also go over the inner edges with the file, just to smooth them up and don't have any sharp edges left. And then try to slip it on. Might take a few times to really get it right, but once everything fits, it holds quite nice. It's very sturdy. Now let's try to slip on the polarizer. As you can see, it fits, and the rotation itself also works. This is how it looks, and now we have to find out how to actually get the camera in the back and have the adapter sit tight on the camera. To stay true to my promise, I took an easier approach. Here you can see those white little foam pads that are used that go between the camera, the lens, and the filter adapter. It's a foam pad I found at home. The only important thing is that it's flexible, but I guess you can also use a sponge or something like that. This is how it looks. Camera, adapter, and the filter frame. You can still adjust the lens, so there is no problem at all. And one thing you want to make sure is that actually the lens is very close to the polarizer, because the edges should not show up in the picture. And make sure that the lens does not hit the polarizer glass. And that's it. That's my filter adapter in 30 minutes. I'm already planning a other version which probably takes a little longer, but it has either screws or clamps and will allow me to mount the adapter on other lenses as well. Here are the tools I used: a hammer, file, a butter knife, a tongue, and that's it. Thanks for watching. So how does that adapter perform on a full frame camera and the lens set to 14mm? The first shots I took still showed black little edges. So what I tried then was to actually flip the filter frame so that the extra slots are on the back of the lens, as you can see in this picture here. And also rotate the filter frame itself by 90 degrees so that the slots are at the top and the bottom. But also that didn't resolve the issue. What I tried next was to remove the polarizer, but leave the adapter and the filter frame itself on the camera and take more shots. Then the pictures were good, no problems there. Taking a closer look at the polarizer, I found out that the diameter is a few millimeters smaller than the hole you have on the filter frame, which tells me that the black edges on the pictures actually come from the polarizer and not the adapter or the filter frame. Thanks for watching.